Sup, everyone? J-Bone back here. Smash this podcast. Um, Something just popped up on the Fight Network YouTube channel, and they've been doing these retrospectives on MMA guys or pro wrestling guys, and they throw little previews because they want you to watch it on the Fight Network. But I don't get the Fight Network here, because that's like a Canadian thing, I guess. TNA is on the Fight Network up there, plus other, like I said, MMA stuff. Sorry, brain fart. They did a special on Eric Young, and it's a really good one. It's about, if they put it on TV, it's probably about a half an hour long with commercials. It's like 20 minutes long, and it covers everything from him talking about getting into wrestling, his love for the business, traveling to do dark matches for the WWE. I'd love to know when that was. I'm guessing it's before TNA. A quick little rundown of his TNA career, becoming world champ, and some cool little road stories. Stuff with Abyss, talking about Bobby Roode being his road wife. If you don't want spoilers for WWE/NXT stuff, then you should probably stop watching now. So here's your warning. All right, you've had your warning. Sanity is debuting next week on NXT. The articles are out there. If you want to read them, you can go find them. The pictures are out there. And sometimes I really wish they weren't, because but this is also a big reason for me to, like I said in one of my past videos, I like to binge watch NXT. So I'm probably going to be binge watching NXT over the first part of this week, catching up on it, watch a few episodes here, watch a few episodes there. There's a few things that I'm really excited about. The ongoing feud of Samoa Joe trying to get his title back from Shinsuke Nakamura. Whatever's going on with the women's division down in NXT between Asuka or Ember Moon or whoever, whoever's going for it, what's going on there. The Dusty Classic and the tag teams involved. So I think it just started this past week. So I've heard a couple things, but I still want to watch. And one of the teams that's debuting for the Dusty Rhodes NXT Tag Team Classic is Sanity. Sanity is Eric Young's debut in WWE/NXT. I'm really excited about this. It involves 4 guys. Eric Young, I'm assuming, the lead of the group. Nikki Storm, straight out of the UK. It'll be great to see her stay. And they just brought her in within the last couple months. And the fact that they're not wasting any time getting her on there, it's awesome to see. I've only seen a couple matches of hers, but I've heard insanely positive things about her. And the tag team, now I don't know this for sure, but I'm assuming the tag team involved from the group Sanity is going to be Sawyer Fulton and Alexander Wolf. Two very talented guys. Sawyer Fulton is a very large guy. Large. I don't know if he's as big as Braun Strowman. He's big. He's a college NCAA wrestler. And that's one thing that I never knew about him before. out of all the guys in Sanity, the only profile from that group that's on the WWE NXT profile, like the list of superstars on the brand, is Sawyer Fulton. He's been in there for a while. They've done little odd things with him here and there, but now they finally, looks like he's going to find his true calling and being put in this stable. So I'm really excited to see what happens with this stable. I'm very excited for the future of Eric Young in NXT. I'm hoping for big things. It's when you think about Eric Young, you always think about it's like the ultimate underdog, similar to Daniel Bryan, and I can totally see them doing the same thing with Eric Young somewhere in the future. Do I want that to happen? I don't know. It'd be easy. I'm just saying it'd be easy to do. Unfortunately, it's already kind of been done with him in TNA, and I've talked a little bit about this before. And this isn't me knocking Eric Young, okay? The fact that when he became TNA World Heavyweight Champ was incredible. It was a shining moment for one of the TNA originals. And, because a lot of the TNA originals did so many great things, and yet so much of TNA's past has been overshadowed by ex-WWE guys like Kurt Angle or Jeff Hardy or Mick Foley or Hulk Hogan or whatever. And when Eric Young finally got that, it was great. It was just an all-around great moment for TNA and for professional wrestling as a whole. Eric Young has held every championship under the sun in TNA. Even the women's tag team titles, he held them with, was it ODB? I think. He's done everything from, the Team Canada is the stuff that I was probably one of the more fond things of, because that's when I started watching TNA. And they were one of the top heel stables. They really made you hate Team Canada. Done everything from that, from the goofy Eric Young that would strip in the ring and run around in his underwear. Comedic stuff. He's done a lot of comedic stuff. He's done some tremendous wrestling stuff. He's done top heel stuff towards the end of his run in TNA. My closest to actually meeting him personally, would have been last year. Global Force Wrestling. When they came to Appleton, Wisconsin, they even did a quick, it was either him or Global Force Wrestling showed Eric Young showing up early to the stadium where they were playing at. And so I was really excited that something was going to go down, because it had to do with that whole Jeff Jarrett winning the King of the Mountain Championship in his last spot in TNA last year when they showed up out of the blue. So Eric Young stealing that, and I got to meet all the top guys on the show before the show, except for Eric Young. I was really hoping that he would have been part of the meet and greet, but obviously him being one of the top heels, they didn't want to do that. So, for whatever, that's fine. I get that. But nonetheless, it would have been really cool. So, yeah, I'm really excited for what's going to happen with Eric Young and his new group, Sanity. I just hope they let him go nuts on NXT. And who knows, is the NXT championship somewhere in his future? Maybe. I'd like to see him get a nice long NXT run and really earn that respect from the WWE fans, because I'm sure there's a lot of casual fans that have no clue who Eric Young is. And even though he's been on NXT for a cup of coffee before in his surprise show up and match with Samoa Joe, which was great, still a lot of fans don't know who he is. And I'm telling you, if you don't know who Eric Young is, you're in for a treat. And you need to go to YouTube and go look up some of his old stuff in TNA, because you'll be pleasantly surprised. He's done everything and anything from, like I said, from underdog stuff to top heel to just crazy, goofy, fun stuff. Him being one of the hardest workers in wrestling, and now coming full circle to starting another huge chapter next week in the WWE in this new stable. It's really cool. So yeah, go to Fight Network on the YouTube channel. They just put up the whole, it's like a mini doc, like 20 plus minutes documentary on Eric Young, talking about his career and his love for the business and other stuff. Check it out. Highly recommend it. And so I'm going to be binge watching a lot of NXT after the pay-per-view tonight. Excuse me, catching up on NXT after their last big show. Probably a month's worth of episodes that I need to catch up on. And looking forward to seeing what happens in the Dusty Classic. And I don't know any spoilers as far as how Sanity does. I'm sure they don't have the whole thing recorded. Just part of it. We'll have to see. But good luck to Eric Young. Next week will be interesting to see what his reaction is, or how the reaction is for him from a fan's point of view coming up later this week. So, I might do something on that, talking about that later this week, about his debut. Let's see how it goes. All right, thanks for watching.